Good evening, good evening. This is Venus with No Mess. Welcome to my channel. If you like the content, please hit the like button. Guys, I have two videos that I would like to share with you guys. And like they said, you love evil more than what is good, lying more than speaking what is right. And we seeing this every day. I just want y'all guys to look at both of the video and I would chat, and then y'all guys can leave your comment at the bottom, and I will try to answer that back. This is about this school district employee. Right now he's a former employee, but I want y'all guys to listen to both of those videos. Just pay attention. Okay, hold on a second, guys.
Now the details. A South Jersey educator is facing charges tonight, accused of sexually abusing a young student. He's believed to have used his position with the Hamilton Township School District to get close with that middle schooler. Action reporter Chapadelli is live with more. And Chad, you spoke with concerned parents earlier today.
Yeah, Rick, classes don't begin until next week here at William Davies Middle School. But the allegations the district employee was arrested yesterday. And as you can imagine, and like you said, parents are concerned. According to charging documents, Darnell Williams knew the underage victim from his work in community outreach with the Hamilton Township School District. He's accused of fondling and kissing the girl in his car in February after taking her to an event here at William Davies Middle School.
Horrified, absolutely horrified. I mean, when you send your children to school, they should be safe.
It's disgusting, disgusting. I don't know what else you could say, honestly.
Williams' tenure with the district is unclear. Police, the prosecutor's office, and the school district aren't talking. But the district did release a statement that reads in part, as soon as the district was made aware of an investigation into alleged unlawful behavior by Mr. Williams, the district immediately placed him on administrative leave, cooperated with police, and thereafter terminated Mr. Williams before the end of the last school year. It appears the alleged crime came to light after Williams parked his vehicle with the girl inside across the parking lot of a motel where she was living. The girl's mother became suspicious and questioned Williams. Court records say he began acting weird and stuttering. The allegations are a troubling reminder for parents.
As a parent, it really worries me. You know, you really wonder how many people it's been, how many kids it's been.
And so far, we have not been able to reach Williams or his attorney for comment.
Okay, guys, I wanted to pause there so y'all guys could get a good view and sense of it. Like I mentioned before, and I'm going to say it again. Satan the devil. Okay? Satan the devil. You need to understand, he's a spiritual creature who rebel against our Heavenly Father. And Satan continued to fight against God and cause great trouble for him. Okay? And you can read it at John 8:44. But I also want to say this too. Just because we know Satan is doing all of this, you have a choice to serve our Heavenly Father or follow Satan's steps. So guys, I have another video I'd like for you to look at that one too. Hold on a second.
School counselor Darnell Williams waived his right to a detention hearing and will stay in the Atlantic County Jail pending trial on sexual abuse allegations involving children.
Are you consenting voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Charges have piled up against the 34-year-old from Manchester Township who's accused of molesting 5 girls in Atlantic and Ocean counties between 2010 and February of this year. Most were less than 13 years old. According to court records, one of the incidents happened in a meeting room at William Davies Middle School in Hamilton Township. Williams was working for the school district as supervisor of pupil and personnel services.
That access is key, and the reason that's key for them is because that allows them to have connections and access to a wider range of children.
Retired FBI Special Agent Daniel Garabrandt has extensive experience with cases involving crimes against children. Following Williams' arrest in late August on charges of sexual assault, child endangerment, and official misconduct, prosecutors say more victims came forward.
In a case like this, would you expect even more people to potentially come forward?
Yeah, I think it's highly probable that more children might come forward, and many times they come forward as they're young adults.
Neither Williams nor his attorney addressed the allegations during this hearing via video on the latest charges, which are out of Ocean County. The public defender's office later had no comment. The judge ordered Williams to have no contact with any of the alleged victims.
These offenders don't stop. They'll continue to abuse and victimize children until they don't have access to children anymore.
Garabrandt has this advice for parents who may be suspicious about sexual abuse. Contact the authorities and don't try to investigate anything on your own. Doing so, he says, could compromise a potential legal case. In Mays Landing, I'm Ted Greenberg, NBC 10.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Yes, this is what I wanted to show y'all guys. I keep saying I want to do a live because I have a lot material and information I want to do a live, but look like every time I try to get the live together and try to do a live, it's all this stuff just keep coming to me. But this one right here, this guy, he was a district member of the school, and he was like a supervisor. And he was going around molesting little girls. So that's why I keep telling you guys that it's worse and it's going to get worse. So we have to stay alert, okay? We have to stay alert. He's a New Jersey, I keep saying he is, but he was a New Jersey school superintendent. And he had access to kids. And this guy, he's 34 years old. 34 years old. But they have him in Atlantic County Jail. And they said 5 girls had already came forward. And other ones are coming forward. And guess what, guys? The victim, some of them are under 13. I just mentioned in my video that they is after the babies. They, if you're 13, 12, 10, or 9, they offer you, they offer the 16 too, but they don't want nobody 20 some years old. They don't start going after these 13 and 12 years old, and some of them even 8 and 9. Like the lady said yesterday, she done had victim 7 years old. So those young girls, they look up to him. They thought that he was a good guy, I guess. But that's why I'm saying that a lot of the mothers got to be careful. The father have to be careful. You know, you do not need your young daughter be riding around with no school teacher, no supervisor, nobody. I'm sorry. If they had something that they would like for your kids to participate in, you need to be there, or it need to be other kids and other parents there. Why this mother allow her daughter to ride around with this 34-year-old man? And then she seen the 34-year-old man park across from the hotel with her. And when she questioned him, he couldn't give her an answer, a correct answer. You see what I'm saying, guys? Some of the parents are letting their guard down. You cannot let your guard down. Satan the devil is real. And he's out for our babies. And we have a lot of demons are walking around here. And I had mentioned it yesterday and the day before. You have not seen nothing yet. It's things have happened and they have to wait till the investigation is over with in order for them to put it out here. And like I said before, when you see it, it's gonna blow your mind. And some of it, when you see it, it's gonna be some of y'all on here, it probably be somebody that you know, but you're gonna be shocked. Okay? So this report here said this one of these reports said one of the young girls under 12 that he had contact with, it happened in a meeting room at William Davis Middle School. So if he had this young girl, 11-year-old, whatever, in the meeting room, why was he in there by himself with her? They didn't have no female at the school. This is what I don't understand. They didn't have a female at the school to go into the meeting room. That's what I'm saying. The law need to change, and they need to make adjustment to the rules and the protocols and stuff at school, because I look at like when you talk to a child, you should not be in that room one-on-one. Should always be someone else in that room with that child. And I always thought that when a teacher or former worker talk to a child, a principal, assistant principal need to be in there, and sometimes they have another teacher in there with them. I never thought a child need to be in the room by herself with no one. I don't care who it is. And if he need to talk to this child, why did he get in touch with the child, with the mother? The mother should have been in the meeting room with him. Then it said, father William arrest in late August 2025. He was charged on another sexual assault charges with another child. And then they said more victims had came forward. And neither William or his attorney is addressing anything right now. And William didn't even want request for a bond or nothing. So he know he guilty. He have a public defender, lawyer, and no one talking right now. They not even said that he's not guilty or nothing. So the only thing we have to do is just pray for these little ones, the young girls. I just don't get it. I mean, you need to talk to your kids. Come on, guys. This is real out here. Talk to your babies. Let them know. And also, like I said, with the parents, the mother and father, grandmother, aunt, whatever, your child do not need to be with anyone besides someone in their household. If that child have to stay out for school, you need to make sure you have someone to be at the school with that child. Okay? Especially after school. Now, during school, that child going to school, that's different. But if a teacher send a letter home, or anyone to work for the school system, anyone send a note home, a letter, a memo, or whatever, and said, I would like for your child to stay after school, no. If that child need to stay after school, you need to be with that child, or someone else need to go in there with that child. If they don't like that, then hey, you will have to do it in daytime. Do not allow your child to stay after school. Because I'm keep telling you over and over, this stuff is real. And they are after the little babies. Just imagine he molested the little girl 11 years old. If they don't get this child some help, and that build up in that child gonna end up having some problems when she get old. She gonna end up being a prostitute. She probably end up being in jail. for hurting someone because she's not going to be able to cope with what she's going through. So that's why I'm saying it's up to the parents to step up to the plate. Don't wait till something happened to your child and then want to call the school board, or then you want to go to the authority, and then you want to claim what's and fall down crying like somebody did something to my child. You got to do your part too. Because yes, you can call the authority and have them arrested, but that child is damaged for life almost. Because some people can't deal with it. That's why a lot of kids end up getting on drugs. Hold on a second. That's why a lot of folks end up getting on drugs. It's get to the point that they can't cope with it. They don't try to get no help. And then sometimes they grow up and they don't have a decent job. They don't have the correct insurance, and they don't try to get any help. So then they go out here and they commit crime themselves. Next thing you know, they in jail. This guy, 34 years old, he had no business messing with those young girls. And they said the girls, most of the victim is under 13 years old. Under 13 years old. So what they tell you, 11 and 12 years old girls he had sex with. But I still said he's wrong, and he's going to jail. He's going to prison. But it's the mother, father, sister, brother, auntie, and grandpa. You got to do your job. You have to do your job of protecting these kids. Because this is what's going to happen. Satan's going to speed up his work. It's a lot of people here getting caught. Yes, lock them up, whatever. But Satan's going to speed up his work. And guess what? This is what's going to happen. He's going to speed up his work, and kids going to be gone. I hate to say it. This is Satan's work out here. And I keep telling everybody, you have to do your job. Good thing that these little girls are here to tell us to report this. But Satan and his demon gonna get to the point where they're gonna make sure no one is alive to talk about it. That's Satan and his demons. And I'm telling you guys, you better wake up. Talk to your little ones. Talk to them. Let them know. No one's supposed to touch you. And also let your little 11, 12, 13 years. No, you do not need to be around nobody, no man, no woman, whatever. You feel threatened. And sometimes you have to be blunt. Just firm with them. Like I with my girls. I just told them. I told my daughters when they would come, I tell my granddaughters and my grandson, don't be smiling up in nobody's face. Because, a lot of these people have kids of their own. What make them love you so much? I want them to be respectable and nice and care because they have discipline. All of my grandkids have discipline. But I tell my granddaughter in a minute, no, you don't be smiling up in nobody's face. That's not your friend. That's not on your level. You don't do that. And you don't invite nobody into your house. And you don't be going to no one else's house. You have your own home. You need to talk to these kids. Let these kids know that this is real out here. It's every day. It's hundreds and hundreds kids, young kids. I don't mean 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes, that happened to them too. But you got kids out here now, 10, 9, 8, and 7 are being molested by older men. And I'm just so happy that they are alive to tell someone. But we're going to keep messing around. Satan's going to speed up his work, and they're not going to be alive to tell them. So it's time for mother, father, sister, brother, auntie, and grandparents to step up the game and stop dragging your feet. Like this is not real. This is real. He's on the warpath, and he's out for our babies. Okay? Every time I get a report like this, it makes me mad. It makes me mad. I knew about this one back there in July and a couple months ago, but I just wanted to make sure that everything had went through. So I'm coming to let y'all guys know I was gonna put this one in my live, but I figure I'll bring it to your attention tonight. So guys, please talk to your kids. This is all I have to say about this video. I just want to let y'all know that this gentleman right here, he was working for the school system in New Jersey. He was a supervisor, and he molested the girls, and most of them was under 13. Under 13. And I know one of the victims was 11 years old. Okay? Five girls have already came forward, and they said a couple more should be coming forward soon. So I'm not for sure, but like I said, they already had 5. So guys, please protect our babies. This is all I have to say. This is just getting out of control now. Please protect our babies. And like I said, when I first opened this thing up, a lot of people love evil more than what is good. These demons out here love evil more than what is good. Lie more than speaking what is right. Okay? So keep that in mind. Like I said, Satan the devil is on warpath. And he is the chief enemy. Okay? That's who Satan the devil is. And he's not going to stop. He's not going to stop. So, okay, guys, please protect our babies. Because all what's going to happen is when this guy go to jail, Satan, he'll be moving on to the next person. It's not going to stop. And it's in our school system. It's so sad because it's in the school system now. You can't even send your child to school. It's bad. So, guys, if you see something, say something. Okay? Thank you for listening. And everyone, please be careful. If anyone having some kind of problem, there is a hotline, and it's 800-656-4673. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off here now. Always have self-control, discipline, and always keep in mind, watch the company you keep and the person you come into contact with. Until next time, guys, I want to say thank you for watching my channel. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you. Thank you. Peace. Have a good night.